Warning: mature content. The following stream contains content that may not be suitable for all audiences, including mature themes, strong language, and potentially sensitive material. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here for this midweek edition of the Charlie Adelson Rewatch. I saw Steve canceled his live. The Mets game has been postponed, which is another freaking situation. So I figured I'd do a quick hour-long live before Josh Ritter goes live for Courtroom Confidential. Yeah, I haven't. I got to trim my beard. It's getting a little long in the tooth. Any hoozle, I want to tell you guys before we go live, I have to tell you guys a hilarious story. For folks who know me, I think you're going to like this. You guys know that sometimes I don't pay the greatest attention to detail. Like the time I tried to take Shannon to a restaurant on a date. I didn't realize cans meant it was a restaurant, C-A-N-Z. And then there was the time I accidentally showed corn because I didn't realize that the account that stole my merch was also a account that showed corn. And then I showed corn on a live stream. So in that vein, I think you guys are going to like this story. If you guys don't know, I've been just a product whore on TikTok Shop. The TikTok is trying to be like a QVC. I don't know why. I think because stuff can go viral on TikTok. So, Patrick's woke up. So listen to this, folks. Listen to this. So they've been sending me shit for free, just samples for free. And I'm like, send me the samples because I figure the worst that happens, because I get a commission if they sell. And I figure the worst that happens if they don't sell, whatever. I got free stuff. Like this is a translator. It's this little thing that you talk into and it translates for you and you could attach it to your phone. I got freaking, this is a fast charging bank that I got sent to me for free. And all I have to do is make a TikTok. That's all I got to do is make a TikTok. This is I'm getting like several a day now because I had a video go viral, kind of has 100,000 views on this rain jacket. And I've sold 61 rain jackets. So like, I guess my numbers look good. So people keep sending me stuff. This is a magnetic suction ultra portable LED speaker. Like you would not believe the stuff that people are sending me. Someone's going to be sending me here's another power bank. Here's another power bank that I got. I got sent a mini chainsaw. So like I'm getting sent so much stuff for free, and all I have to do is make a video. And if I don't like the product, there's an option where you put it ads only. So it doesn't show up on my TikTok. And if the company decides to use it in their ad, whatever. All right. So that being said, people are sending me stuff. I'm getting like healthcare stuff. Moringa. I don't know what the fuck Moringa is, but they sent it for me. They sent it to me for free. I'll take a Moringa or I won't. I mean, I got this amazing clock I've shown you guys that got sent to me for free. This is like $100, $80 sent for free. All right. So I got this, which I found out Shannon told me after. Colostrum is breast milk, which I didn't know. And it's unfortunate the stuff happened with Diddy because I was going to make a video with Dave Chappelle saying I only drink the finest breast milks. But this is bovine. Don't worry. This is bovine. Anyway, I got to make a video for this. But this is not... I was going to... For you guys, I saw someone did a TikTok and they're like, guys, Dave Chappelle used to make fun of Diddy. And it was like basically like all these younger kids that are like, wait, what? Dave Chappelle make fun of Diddy? Like they didn't even realize. Like I felt so old. All right. So let me get to the point of the story here before I start the rewatch. I get it. I get a thing for a free sample. I'm going to show you guys right now. I get a thing for a sample, right? Okay, hold on. It's this. Men's Health. There's only two pictures. This one, Men's Health support capsules, and this one. And it's like science-backed ingredients, Tonkat Alley, vitamin C, copper. I don't know what this shit is. Selenium, zinc. And it just says, calm down, Jerry. And it just says, men's health supplement by O Positive. I'm like, oh, wow, looks like $42. It must be good, whatever it is. Guys, this is all, there were only 2 pictures. This picture and this picture, right? Now, what I didn't realize, or they sent me the wrong one. Guys, it gets here. Guys, it got here today. This guys, it got here. Here it is. It's called Prego, and it's for sperm health. It's for sperm health. I didn't know it was for sperm health. I thought it was I thought it was like a multivitamin. I got the snip snap snip. This means nothing to me. It's ingredients used to support sperm count and motility, healthy testosterone, healthy conception. I don't want that. Male sexual. So I get this fucking thing in the mail today, and it's for sperm health. I killed them. I want the sperms dead. I had the sniff, and then I look, and I probably, if I paid attention to detail, which I probably might have noticed when it was called Prego. Guys, sperm health. Sperm health. So now I gotta make a video for this shit. Well, I don't. I'm like, I wanted to. If I do, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna make the funniest fucking video. Gotta help me sperms. My sperms that are, I got the snip snap, so I ain't gonna do shit. Sperm health. All right. Let me go. Let's continue the rewatch. Sorry. I thought you guys would like that story. All right. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing about this rewatch. I'm gonna need your feedback on this because we are up to the Dolce Vita recording, but I tried listening before we started and I could not hear it well. So I need your guys' feedback. If you can't hear it and you can't see the words, the types, I'll skip and go to the next thing. So you guys let me know. You guys let me know how it is. By the way, to everyone who's in the path of the hurricane, I'm sending positive vibes your way, positive thoughts your way. Hope you all are doing okay, and hope it is okay where you are. So thank you all so much for being here, and let me know if I should just skip this. I need your feedback on this. Here we go.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, what's up? Jared's here. Jared and Ninja. What's up, guys? Thanks for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Jared says, horrible day tomorrow. I know, like, schools are canceled and stuff, so hope you guys hunker down, and I hope I hope you stay safe. We're thinking about you guys. So, and by the way, again, Jared is one of the key parts of the Justice for Dan M website. Make sure you're following at Justice for Dan M. Make sure you're following that site on all social media. That they work very hard to honor Dan Markel's name and his legacy. Please follow at Justice for Dan M on all social media. Thank you, Tracy, for sharing that. So let me know, guys. Like I have headphones on, and I can barely make it out. Can you see the screen? Should I keep playing this, or should I skip to after this? What do you guys think? I'll do a poll. All right, screw the poll. I see the overwhelming majority cannot make this out. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. We're skipping it. I'm sorry, guys. This is with their enhanced audio. We're skipping it because it's just too hard to hear. All right, so that means we are on to day 5 of the Charlie Adelson trial. So let's go to day 5.
Give us a brief.
1095.
Everyone can be seen. Continue at Ms. Kappelman. You may continue when you're ready.
Okay, so where we left off was the Dolce Vita recording. There was several examples given in that recording by the defendant about rental cars. Why was that significant to the case?
It's significant because Luis Rivera and Sigfredo Garcia rented 2 cars to come up here on 2 separate occasions and to come up here and commit the murder.
And were those facts publicly released at the time that the Dolce Vita recording was made?
No, they were not.
Okay, so the fact that a Prius was the suspect vehicle in this case was not out?
That was out. The fact that they had rented a car was not out publicly, but it was released that we were looking for a green Prius as the suspect vehicle.
All right, and in particular, have you reviewed any text messages to show that this defendant was aware that we were looking for a Prius?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so he received some information to that effect at some point?
That's correct, he did.
All right, was that information received?
The amazing Joanne gifting a membership to Rossborough Jam. Rossborough Jam. Joanne, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Raw Food Philosophy says, who is to blame, the judge or Rauschbaum? I mean, I think the majority of the blame is on Rauschbaum, but I think the prosecution and the judge have a little bit too. I think they went way too far, just kind of taking Rauschbaum's word.
Prior to the Dolce Vita recording?
Yes, it was.
All right. Was there any mention in the Dolce Vita recording? There was a lot of talk about blackmailing, but any in the context of Catherine Magbanua being the blackmailer or having been the blackmailer over the past 2 years?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Does he say, you're a blackmailer, you're an extorter?
No, he does not.
This is just like what you've been doing to me.
Right, he did not.
All right, let's go to Demo B, please. Judge, I'd asked to publish Demo B at this point.
You may.
Yindra says, Pat Sanford was the kindest person ever to me. Love to hear it. He just seems like a good dude.
Yeah. All right, so if you could kind of walk us through how what we've heard so far on The Wire demonstrates the structure of the conspiracy.
So it began with our undercover bumping into Donna Adelson, provided her with the article with the amount of $5,000 and a phone number on it. Then Donna Adelson immediately calls Charlie Adelson, tells him it's an ex-girlfriend. Charlie Adelson then calls.
Again, the bump for folks who are not familiar. Some like this slide right here is like Charlie's conviction, Katie's conviction, gonna be Donna's conviction. I mean, like this slide and exactly what they wanted to do, the bump activity. They wanted to see how it went from Donna to Charlie to Katie to Sigfredo, and they did exactly that. I mean, this, and again, amazing slide, amazing presentation.
Catherine Magbanua.
Okay.
Then he goes and meets with Catherine.
All right. And does it ever skip over Mr. Adelson? Does Donna ever call Catherine Magbanua or the other way around?
Never.
Brooklyn Janet with a 5.
Jay, I can't get enough of this. I've heard this many times. Why do you think we like reviewing testimony?
That is a great question. First of all, thank you, Brooklyn Janet, who bought one of my TikTok things. She bought that clock. I hope you like it. Thank you so much. You know, that's a great question. I think one thing about why we like reviewing it is because, first of all, we have pending trial for Donna, so it's a good refresher. Second of all, I just think like it's just such a wild case where there's a grandmother, a literal grandmother who has an FBI agent pretending to be a Latin king to like shake her down. Like, it's just, I mean, I know a lot of us are used to it because we've seen it over, but like, it's just, I mean, it's like a movie. It's like a movie would be unbelievable. I don't know. I just, it's intrigue. It's just to think that all this went down. Like not every case, not every trial that you watch has like sting operations, let alone with this grandma and her son. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Okay. All right, Judge, at this time I'd ask to publish call F on our exhibit.
You can proceed.
Just because I want AI to read this and chat to do it face with tears of joy, white heavy check mark, 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 thumbs up, light skin tone.
Thank you, Meg. Everybody hit that white heavy check mark. Thanks, Meg. That's a great point, Joanne. We pick up on things that we missed. Sometimes there's so much going on. Great point, Joanne.
Thank you.
Watching the boys. How are you? Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sitting watching the boys at their tennis tournament. They have been wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was concerned because they said they don't even show the private lessons, but they're having fun because, you know, there's 6 kids on the court, so, and they're all about the same level. So they're having fun with them. Great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's just
So, how's your day going?
it's good. We've been drinking coffee with friends. And it's good. I'm actually
That is good. Everything, yeah, everything's fun.
Yeah, and then just fucking around with some relationship advice. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, she may come by and see me tomorrow, actually, too. Yeah, to go back to work. So I think she's going to come maybe to my office tomorrow or another office at the office. I gave her some good advice.
Yeah,
And she's just sleeping on it.
okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
relationships are not easy.
No, they're not. They're not.
So that's good. So everything's fine anyway.
No.
Without a doubt.
You
It's
just,
fine. Yeah. No question in the world. I would not.
trust it.
No, I mean, honestly, I will talk to you more about it, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, you can always call into the well, you're gonna be hanging out with Dad tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Thursday, yeah, tomorrow, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff for the holidays, getting the dinner ready, a lot of recipes, and a lot of cooking, and Passover is a rough holiday to cook for, not an easy one, but,
Bringing 10 lobsters in a week of plans.
You're probably right, no, it's just like, well, it's only us.
So deep in the lobster talk. Okay.
This pause is a good time to remind you all that this stream is on behalf of our sponsors, Colostrum, because you know I only drinks the finest breast's milk, and Prego sperm health support capsules. Get yours on the TikTok shop. Okay.
All right, so here Mr. Adelson indicates he just had coffee with a friend. Who is the friend?
Catherine Magbanua.
Does he say the name Catherine Magbanua or Katie to his mother in this call?
No, he doesn't.
In fact, does he say the name Katie to his mother ever on the wire in all these calls we're going to hear?
No, I don't believe so.
He says he gave some relationship advice. Did you hear any relationship advice being given on the Dolce Vita recording?
I didn't.
All right, he tells her everything is fine. Did you hear on the Dolce Vita recording Mr. Adelson threatening to possibly kill somebody else?
I did.
Publish G, please.
You may proceed.
This is the whole thing.
Blues Clues. Let's do it.
Before you start it, we're still on April 20th, right? Oh, I guess we all have the sheet. But April 20th, G, do you have your sheet?
I do not.
Okay, I'll get you one.
That was the exhibit, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I had a story about that. I had to schedule it for Monday. So
I hung out with my friend, and then she's going to sleep on some stuff, and then she's going to come tomorrow to either my office or Sam's office and tell me how it goes. Yeah, how she does that. So I'll talk to her tomorrow. I wish her the best of luck.
yeah.
Anyway.
So, you think she'll be okay? If everything will be good for her?
I told her, I mean, like I explained to you, with the relationship, they don't know what to do with it. Like,
Right.
So, maybe want to do it.
Yeah. Well, but that's how you want it. Yeah. It would be best for her. Yes, honey, you can. Fine. All right, Charlie. I love you.
What are they? Yeah, you're welcome. Right.
Yeah.
God, that whistling noise is terrible. Oh, that's right. Isn't that the kids on the swings? Oh, my Lanta. It's the kids on the swings, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I like him to have a good night's sleep. So,
Yeah.
he works a long day.
But I'm totally not worried about it.
Wait a second, listen, honey, just put a girl who's on that. Give me a minute. We're supposed to be finishing the video, go on. You don't think so?
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know, that noise is Donna's grandkids on the swings. That's what that noise is. They're at the park, and that's the swings.
Okay, so, now,
Because what better time to talk about potential blackmail in a murder that you set up than when you're pushing your grandkids on the swings? Ruth, excellent point, Maya. Ruth's grandkids. Ruth and Phil's grandkids. Good point, Maya.
the office, you'll be in our office all day tomorrow?
11 to probably by 3 hours to dawn.
Oh, really? It's done for the day?
Well, then I get the fantasy on.
Oh, you're Santa.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate this area of like Ives Dairy and 95.
Very crowded.
Oh my God, the traffic to go from like, I mean, literally for me to go from like, you know, up Biscayne to like all the way to like 95, the same amount of time it takes me to go from my house to South Beach.
Well,
Just the east-west. It's hard for me to go to South Beach from Fort Lauderdale, or to be in Miami and go to the highway. I mean, it's so late, like 2 school things. Right.
That's the no, that's the swinging. That's the, I'm looking at how to handle. That's the week of these.
Sorry about the swings.
There's Georgia apologizing to the jury about the swings.
The old grandma. All right, I love you.
Yeah, you probably feel it. I would worry about absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's not.
Well, if your theory is correct, you don't know that.
Well, listen, I mean, if you have to realize something, it does them no good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's nothing. They're not going to gain anything. You're still going to be in the same situation. It's not like, listen, it's not like you've ever threatened anybody or hurt anybody. So
No, I don't.
you know, and listen, the thing is this: is that they're not hiding who they are.
Right, not at all.
Not at all. So
That's why I had that other supposition.
what is that?
That's why my thoughts were different.
Yeah, it's not really hidden who they are. And the whole thing is weird. I mean, the whole thing is very weird because it's the kind of thing that that could easily be traced. They could easily be caught. And they easily will have charges put against them for that. Honestly, extorting people is like up to 10 years in prison. Yeah, I don't know, why they would make it, just make it so easy to, really stupid. It's not what I'm secret.
Yeah.
Kai says, if Wendy really, we're talking about Ruth and Phil's grandkids, if Wendy really sent them to, and Dan's kids, Wendy really sent them to boarding school, I wonder if that's why. Maybe the school is more strict about online access. I just can't see just a way for them to keep this stuff away from them. Like, they have to be able. I mean, I just assume, just an assumption, but I have to believe that they are looking this stuff up, or it's just coming on their feed and TikTok or whatever. But like their friends' parents probably talk about it. I don't know. I have to believe, and they're at that age where they're your whole identity is like rebelling against your parents. I don't know, man. I'm so curious.
So no, I think it's something that can be dealt with very. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It could be a lot worse. Let me reference it to you like that.
Yeah.
So.
All right, sweetie pie. I will talk to you maybe tomorrow during the day.
And just think about it this way. Like, I know we're all like sometimes I get their uncle. Think about right now if your uncle was in jail for the rest of his life. Like, you think they can't keep that away from him. Like, they have to know Charlie's in jail, I would think. And now your grandma, like last Thanksgiving or last holidays, they didn't have their grandma there because she's in freaking jail. Their grandma who they saw every day. Their grandma who was almost like a surrogate mother. You don't think they're curious about that? I mean, they have to be, right?
Or night, you'll let me know if everything is good for the dinner.
Everything's fine. I'll come later, okay?
Okay, bye-bye. Love you, too.
Jared says, don't they have a jailhouse call where Donna told Charlie that Wendy told? Is that true? I'm not sure. Is there, guys? That would make sense. You would think she has to tell them. Like, they're just all of a sudden not around. Like, how could you, can you keep that from them?
All right, I would like to go to the next day, call H. When is that call made?
It's on 421 at 8:17 a.m.
All right. Could we hear call H, please?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I'm gonna make this.
This is Sigfredo Garcia, and Katie Magbanua. Two-toe, for folks who are new to this case, who was the gunman, and Katie.
Very clear. I'm gonna make something very clear because you're talking belligerent bullshit. I'm gonna make something very clear, okay?
And I'm drunk. You haven't spoken to me about anything, and now you're gonna come at me?
Why? Because you don't know how to apologize because you were wrong, okay? This is the same thing that happened last time. Listen, I have a more pressing matter that I have to attend to, okay?
So you're secure because you take care of everybody else. Where's my security to go? When are you gonna step up for me? When is that gonna happen? Because I feel like everybody else gets the special attention, and they Katie, you go figure it out. You go figure it out. You figure out the kids. You figure out life. You figure out your partner.
Katie, you're doing this again. This is the same shit. I've been here. I've never.
This call is kind of interesting just because you never hear from Sigfredo. He's never testified. I mean, he is a scary mofo, at least looking. I'm scared of him. I mean, we know about this. I mean, we know what he did, obviously. You know about the story with Charlie where he, like, wanted to beat the shit out of him, but you don't hear him. And you hear him, obviously, in this call.
Never felt happier. We were so happy. We were so happy. Oh my God, Katie. All right, man.
And for folks who missed the testimony from Tato, he basically says after the murder he was just drunk all the time, Sigfredo, like wasted, like Tato was his boss at a construction job or like worked, and he had to fire him. He was like just wasted all the time after.
All right. Then fine. Then go. Whatever. Fine. Go. If that's what you need to do to make yourself happy, then I'm not going to hold you back.
Why do you have to go through back everything? After everything we went through, why does it have to go back to square one? Do you know how bad I feel? It's like, again, I feel like I'm getting
Listen.
It's always, no. I swear to God. It's just like, I should just go somewhere because it's like you're basically
do that.
over.
Do that.
Give me over. You're going to tell me I'm going to make a phone call.
I'm not making that fucking phone call. Just
but you don't have
look, Katie, you're
I'm on edge, and I'm going to be on work on edge again today. You don't think that the meeting that
I'm pretty sure somebody come by to food, make you feel better. Just, Katie, listen. Listen. I just want you to fucking have a pussy between your legs and act like you have. If you want to fucking do what you want to do it. I'm going to take care of I'm going to take care of this fucking problem. I'm going to take care of this fucking problem. And then...
You're not even listening.
So the less you know, the better off the man.
No, you're making
Man, just stop talking on the phone, man. Bye.
That's why you can't.
Bye.
Different than Charlie, Sigfredo's like, shut the fuck up, and actually hangs up the phone. Unlike Donna and Charlie, who will then talk for another half hour.
Who's the male voice on this phone call?
That's Sigfredo Garcia, also known as Tudo.
All right. Doesn't sound like everything is going too fine on that end, huh?
No, not at all.
All right. Play call I, please.
Yindra says Sigfredo was acting like a tough guy on the phone, but he was actually scared of Katie. And Yindra would know.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was, I think just in case, I think like you have to pay first and for the balance of $65.70.
I have to pay for it?
Like, I think, you remember that I wrote it down, the amount you're supposed to put?
You can't pay for it?
But I'm not sure if it's $60.57 or $65.07.
I believe what they're trying to do here, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the $60.57 or $65.70 is they're trying to figure out the last 4 digits of the phone number that the Fed gave out, right?
I'm trying to secure credit. You could pay for it?
I'm just telling you, I don't remember if it's either one of those numbers.
Well, you're picking them up today, so.
Huh?
Yes.
The what?
You're picking them up today, so you'll find out when you get there.
The amount that I gave you on a piece of paper, I don't know if it's $60.57 or $65.07.
Got it.
Okay? So there's no credit cards that I can use in his school. So it makes no sense. Got it?
Understood.
Okay, so what's the significance of $65.70?
6570 is the last 4 digits of the undercover's telephone number that was on the piece of paper that was given to Donna Adelson.
All right, so if Catherine Magbanua is using code to convey that number to Garcia, he's not getting it, at least at first, right?
At first, he does not get it. He thinks she's talking about a real number till the end of the call.
All right, and the code that she's using is, I need $65.70 for something to do with the kids' school, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and he, as we mentioned, doesn't get the code, so he's thinking she's really asking for that.
Correct.
Does he appear to have $65.70 for the kids' school?
Apparently not.
And the 6570, that phone number, that was on the piece of paper that was handed to Donna, correct?
Correct.
And now Garcia's got it, yes?
Correct.
And how did that change hands?
Apparently, that night after Charlie met with Katie at the restaurant, she must have gone home and talked to, because they lived together, so she went home and talked to Sigfredo at home.
Okay, but on the wire, we don't have to guess because we're handing it to Donna, right?
Correct.
We know Charlie's got it after that, right? Because we hear him on Dolce giving it to Katie.
Correct. He gives it to Katie at the restaurant.
And we hear Katie, at least on this call, giving it to Garcia, yes?
Correct.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next call. Please call Jay.
Take care, Jared. Stay safe, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Really don't. Like, one of those songs on it right now. You still haven't heard from these people, right?
What's that?
You still haven't heard from these people?
Well, they came by on Monday.
No, I haven't heard from
No, I'll put another call into them.
No, you are right.
No.
Dude.
The only choice is, yeah, really fucking weird. The other choice is, I would say postcard in anyway. It's got the pool, it's got the food, it's got music, it's lively or anyway. Just call them, I'll find out what it is, and I got you.
That's not bad. Really nice.
Alright, it's fine, I totally forgot about it. I not forgot, I just called it. I'll put another call today, just tell them what the touching base before I...
Yeah, but I was trying before. I don't think that's like a good idea regardless of if you put investment.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Because there's that, I was looking into some properties, and then I was asking, I was like, oh, this is like a good investment, and he said, no, that's so pretty stupid. No, like everything for the price.
Alright, I got what you're saying.
But he is gonna look into a couple of things, a couple of properties regarding that, and find out, what's going on. And then we'll come up with from there, because, you can't just jump into, like, what could you even know.
You can't jump to a property, you don't know.
Exactly. Like,
Either the property.
How is the security gonna be, and, the first class of security, or, there's a lot more into it, so. I'm trying to do the research for that.
Find out, because usually when these properties come up, they're out to everybody.
Exactly.
You can't do
But
that.
then I don't think that's the case. Like, I feel like there's, like it was posted incorrectly. And it's just that, some people buy it, some people don't.
Yeah.
So it's like, you throw out a fish in there and you'll see who buys it. Petition.
Yeah.
You throw the chunk out, they're all gonna go out.
Yeah, instead of chum, a bunch of fish come and they want to jump on it. I mean, I kind of think that...
Yeah, but for the pricing, it's okay with the food. So, it's it's unfairly low.
Way too high for pricing, right?
Yeah, of course, that's crazy. Like, who pays that much?
Yeah.
I mean, if they really wanted to get something, like, they would afford it, be able to afford it,
Yeah, hang on 1 second. Danny's going to ask me a question. Hey, go ahead. Sorry about this. Really important call. What's up? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, it's just crazy that it's so nice that you're in real estate now.
Yeah, I know.
It's just so crazy that
Like, it's giving me a lot more knowledge about everything, so.
Yeah, real estate's a great profession. I mean, honestly, it's one of those things, the sky's the limit. You get in with the right people and you can start getting the right stuff and do extremely well.
Yeah, I'm learning as I go. I mean, I'm thinking, I told him and thinking, my research and stuff about things, and then I try to ask advice too, coming from somebody else's point of view. Like, okay, so if somebody was offered this amount of money, I started looking at the listings, I started looking at possible scenarios or locations somebody could be at, and then hopefully I have a lead.
Was someone shocked that that listing came up?
Of course. Especially if it's around.
Well, it's that amount in that location.
And it's not an amount that somebody would just put out with, these are $1 million houses those nowadays.
Yeah.
It would have been that. So,
yeah.
I just don't want any false, so it'll waste my time.
But you don't think alarm bells went off everywhere?
Not that I know of, because it's like if the person was very interested about it and knew like a lot about the property, then
Right.
it would have been a totally different story. It would have been a done deal and like things would have been fine then, it would have been over with. But
Yeah.
it seems to be like one or two scenarios which I'm still trying to figure out right now. Because I'm still new, still trying to figure out how.
That's the thing is that property came with a full listing. Like, it came with
Yeah, with all the information, I really
With all the
you get all of that stuff in MLS, and you get all the information and the demographics of everything.
So,
But then again, you can have a listing everywhere. Everything's accessible.
yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It's like, I mean, it came with everything but pictures.
That's nice to do. We kind of
Yeah.
pictures for everything.
Yeah, no, it was close to it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So let me find out first, regarding the property, and then we'll go from there.
to be very honest with you, I'm not very interested in buying property. I think you buy a property like that, it becomes, this is the thing, you buy a property like that, it's like that, just like what you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes a headache for life. Because
Yeah, but then it's like,
stop.
if you don't want to get stuck either in a situation where it's like, it's a false advertisement.
Oh yeah.
And
It could
then,
it could be one of two things, and this is what happens when stuff doesn't hit the MLS first. Okay?
Mhm.
And it's called like a pocket listing, meaning that someone's able to list the real estate beforehand. But what ends up happening is that, okay, say you get that property, it's a great deal and everything. It becomes, you get the wrong people in there, it becomes a problem for life. I've had this with other properties.
Mhm.
It becomes lots of excuses, and then they move in, and then next thing you know, let's say
it's a big headache. Then
Yeah,
every single time somebody's going to keep increasing the amount.
Exactly. And then what happens is they tell you, I want to pay this for the rental property, or I want to pay that for the rental property. And you're
But
like,
how that's not the case, that's the problem. If that's not the case for the client, then, that's what I'm saying, there's always false leads. There's people that like, oh, they're calling them. Oh, yeah, well, no, okay, I don't really need it. And it's like you can almost like look for nothing.
well, I think it's one of the two kind of questions. One of two things. Either a false lead, someone just wasting your fucking time, or get the wrong tenant in there with your rental property, and it goes ahead and it becomes, let's say even they move out. Let's say they take a little vacation. Next thing you know, and you don't know if you're not at the property all the time.
Of course.
And their little cousin, while they're on vacation, is like, it moved in. It's like, hey, guess who I am? And then next thing you know, his friend shows up and says, hey, guess who I am? I need this. And then they're constantly breaking things, and they're constantly not that you're doing a fixed thing. And it becomes they will never, ever, it'll be like a leech that never leaves you.
Well, hopefully that's not the case. That's why I need to get everything clarified first. That's why I do all the background checks and everything, make sure like a person really does want it before I even go forth of, trying to list their property for them. Or else I'm going around and around and nothing.
I mean, that's why these things also are done with contracts. You gotta have a contract attorney look over them, and then you buy them. And then after the property's bought, the property's bought. Mm-hmm. There is no like, oh, by the way, I know I agreed to pay you X, but I'm going to come to the closing and I'll give you half. No, if you say you're going to do something, you fucking do it. Mm-hmm. If you say you're going to pay rent, you pay rent. If you say I'm going to buy this building for $50,000 or whatever, or $1 million, or let's say you're going to buy a building for $10 million. Okay, you're buying a building for $10 million. You don't show up at closing and go, hey, I decided I'm going to give you $1 million.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, you know, you just get you don't want to feel.
A couple of phone calls like last night to find out if this was a good news, and then I'll find out more. Because like I said, I don't want anybody to get disadvantaged, especially on you over here. So.
Or you gotta look at the populace thing. It's good that you're in real estate, but just be careful, because I'm telling you, if you buy the wrong rental property, like the one that I had in Miramar, these people are such a fucking pain in the ass. They got nothing but excuses.
Go back to 16 or 1610.
But excuses. They fuck you over every chance they get. Did I tell you I had to take everybody out of their Miramar property? Everybody but that old guy Leonard.
Oh, you don't know the state?
That Miramar
Last
property.
little nugget.
Yeah, but the competition out there is really
Competition's fierce. I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, you're hot, which helps. You're also bilingual, which helps. But you gotta hustle, but also you make the right connections, you know the right people.
Exactly. How did you come in?
Bang. That's true.
I do. I have to make phone calls, especially people that I know that like really, you know, really melt. Somebody always is a topic, especially somebody, like I have one of these expires, and I said, well, did you know some of these phones? And I said, this can even be a good thing for me to purchase something. Because these people are investors.
Well, look around. Like I said, I mean, if you need someone to lend you money to help you out, I don't mind helping you out.
Oh, no.
Obviously there's a limit, but whatever can help you out. But I want to see you at some point. I know you slammed today, but I can get you that good old bonsai tree if you want.
Oh, okay. That is a good look tomorrow, I think.
All right, so in this call, could we publish demo A, please? Okay, we better do it. There's a discussion about a trip. Is she asking him to buy her a trip, or is he offering to buy her a trip?
It appears that he was offering to buy her a trip.
All right, and what does she say about that? Doesn't have to be a quote, but
She basically says that's not what she was talking about.
that it's not a good idea, not a good investment.
Right, not a good investment.
Someone told her it wasn't a good investment to do
Correct.
that. So maybe not a great time for him to be buying her anything.
Correct.
Okay. She says that he is going to look into a couple properties. Does she ever say the name Sigfredo Garcia to Charlie Adelson?
Judge, objection, meeting in the sidebar, please.
Approach.
Fucking guy loves a sidebar. Just got a $25 Venmo from Melissa B. Awesome Adelson Rewatch crew. Melissa, thank you so much. Wesley, what time by me? It is 7:54 Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. People give me shit if it's daylight. I never know. It's Eastern. daylight's whatever. It's 7:45, 7:54 Eastern. About to end this in a few minutes. I'm going to send you to Courtroom Confidential with Josh Ritter, who's going to be talking about Sarah Boone and Ashley Benefield and someone else, but not yet. In a second, he's going to be talking about live at 8. Sarah Boone, Ashley Benefield, and Toby Madden. I don't know who Toby Madden is, but maybe some relative of John Madden. I don't know.
Was the name Sigfredo Garcia said by Catherine Magbanua?
No.
And did Catherine Magbanua on The Wire talk to anyone else about the situation other than this defendant and Sigfredo Garcia?
No, she didn't.
All right. When she talks about... Oh, I wanted to ask you about the lending money to buy a house. Does Catherine Magbanua demand money to assist her in buying a house, or does Charlie Adelson offer the money?
Charlie offered her the money.
We've heard testimony, which is depicted in this demonstrative exhibit, that tenant was code for blackmailer. In this call, if tenant is code for blackmailer, which one of the parties is explaining the potential problems with paying a blackmailer?
It's Charlie Adelson.
And he's explaining to her that the blackmailer may continue to come back or multiply or raise the rent, as it were?
That's correct.
Okay, let's move on to the next call. Please call Kay.
Sorry, what?
Kay.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. I'm actually running late to the office, so get gas, and then I'll be in, what do you call it? I'll be at the office, and then I'm going to go to Weston, and then, whatever time I get done with Weston, and then that one's TV here, it's not, I don't know.
What do you might get out late, is that what you're thinking?
I don't know what time I'll get out, you know, but I'll get back to see that if I want to grab dinner.
Yeah, just thought you might, want to get a bite with you. But,
well, if you want to, I'm happy to see it. I saw a lot of police everywhere getting traffic tickets, so they could be careful.
Okay.
But anyway, that's what I think it is without a question for multiple reasons.
Really?
Multiple reasons.
Yeah.
So, I never got a chance to do the return that Macy's that he gave me stuff for yesterday. I just ran out of time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have to give, I'm going to have to give you the, what do you call it, get it back in.
And let me,
They just keep it. I mean, it's not that valuable anyway.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, if Dad wants to see me, very vital, that's cool.
Yeah. Only if there's like a case, only if there's like, I know you had those cases at the office that you wanted to talk to him about. So,
If that's for dinner, always have to see him for dinner. So it's up to him, and he can come by my house, and I'll go get something to eat with him.
Oh, that sounds like sense. So why don't you let him know how you're doing at your second office, and then, give him a heads up, and then maybe he'll come up and go out for a bite with you.
Yeah, but I don't at least South Beach until after 7 traffic is horrible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you don't know what time you're going to get out from this.
What's going to be too late? I mean, I think if that comes over at 8, that'll be fine.
Oh, that's perfect, actually. Because when he's taking Wendy and some of the ladies and of others from Max's class and from Ben's class. It's her birthday today, the teacher. So they're taking her to the ginger for dinner. And then when we go, so then we asked her to bring the girls to her house and put her to sleep. She's going to go straight from work, so she probably won't get out of, she probably won't get out of there for a while. So that would be good, that to have dinner with you at least, and then, you know, and I can stay with the boys and put them to sleep.
All right, fine. So, figure come back and leave Miami at 7:30.
At 7:30? Okay, I'll tell them. That's perfect.
At any other time, honestly, you can hit traffic.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds
All right.
good. All right, so see you later. Love you, honey.
All right, sounds good.
All right, and then we'll go straight into call L next.
All right, that seems like a perfect stopping point. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, I wish I could schedule these better, but I haven't been able to, but I appreciate everyone being here. I'm going to send you to Josh Ritter's live Courtroom Confidential. You're not going to want to miss that. He's talking about Sarah Boone, Ashley Benefield. So thank you, mods. As always, you guys are awesome. Thank you for all the support. And everyone in the line, Yindra, and everyone else in the line of the hurricane, please stay safe. We're thinking about you. Hope it goes okay, and hope it misses you and isn't too bad, and hope you guys are all staying safe. So thank you guys all so much. I appreciate you. And I'll schedule another one soon. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. LFGM, baby. Oh, and again, Prego for your best sperm health. Bye.